Hi, welcome to MJTV. I'm your host. My name is Matthew James. I'm a renowned medium and clairvoyant. This is Mystic Switchboard Part 2. I've still got a number of people from Facebook who asked me questions today, and I've got some more information, and I just basically want to go straight into the next question. The lady that I'm calling Sue, your date of birth is 21/10/61. You want to know about your job, and you would also like a message from your hubby George. George is pushing you into a new job situation. Out with the old, in with the new. Sue, he's talking very, very, very quickly, so I sense that he was the same nationality as you, and he had a gob on him. He didn't shut up. He liked his whiskey. Once he actually started drinking, he couldn't shut up, and that's the sort of vibration that I've got here. He's talking extremely quickly. He's trying to inject a lot of energy into your life. He's trying to bring a lot more opportunities, new situations into your life. He's not that keen on the people, the gentlemen that seem to be around you. I don't know if you're currently in another relationship, but George, I want to call him George. I mean, it reminds me of my father. My father's nickname was Jock, so I don't know if George was ever given the vibration of Jock or the name of Jock, but Jock, if that was his name, he's a little bit disapproving, but there's absolutely nothing he can do with it. He was very, very possessive of you, but very protective is more the word. He seems something to do with a headache, or he probably had stress, or he had migraines, or was it a stroke? It's just there was something to do with a head condition here. And I know he's bringing this pressure onto me, and I'm now having problems actually thinking and wanting to be able to talk. So there is some sort of impediment or problem here, but there is a pressure over here. I've got a pressure here with George, and he's basically he's got his mother here, and did she used to belt him with a rolling pin? Is this why he's got the head condition? Has she been bashing him recently? What's the grief that is around you at the moment? So you certainly need to change your job. George is basically saying it's too mishmashy what's around you at the moment. You need something more improved. She's got the qualifications, he's saying. She's got the skills. She just lacks the confidence. So, Sue, thanks for the question. I'm actually going to quickly move on to the next person. I actually want now to talk about somebody whose date of birth is 23/4/75, and her relationship with Clint. Now, I've got a half smile on my face here. I know I've got somebody from your mother's side, and I know I've got a terrible chest complaint. I'm down here with somebody on your mum's side. If it isn't your mum yourself, if it's not your mum, then it was somebody like a grandmother or even an auntie who used to mother you. Now, I want to actually mention the name Margaret or Marjorie here, and I'm actually concerned about there was a cancerous condition here that went undiagnosed. And what I want to actually ask is if there's any news about any recurring illness in the family, to get it checked out. It isn't the big C, but somebody has a health concern. Now, the relationship with Clint, the way that it was actually bruised over, it was overlooked. The way that we were talking about something else suggests to me that as far as the spirit world is concerned, the relationship with Clint is that it's something to just talk about something else. Let's talk about something else. We're fed up of hearing about or being asked about this relationship with Clint. She knows it's not going anywhere. It might seem like it's going somewhere at the moment, but as far as we're concerned with the bigger picture, it's not actually going to go anywhere. It's necessary at the moment for her, but we want to send her a Rick or a Richard, or if she's aware of a Richard, that's the name that she's actually got to look out for. So I'm going to say it was Belle. Thanks, Belle, for your question. I know it came through your friend Sue. And yeah, I've given you what I feel I have to talk about there. Now, our friend Brenda, are you there? Are you there, Chuck? You'll know what I'm talking about on Facebook. You mentioned the three names Chuck, and your sister on the other side. She's a little bit anxious about you with your health concerns at the moment. She's given me pains across the shoulders, and given me that you've got back problems and you're not completely comfortable at the minute, Brenda. You've got to get out more. You've got to breathe more. You've got to breathe more deeply. You've got to have less tension. You've got to switch the TV off. You got to press the off button on the TV more, and you got to focus more on yourself and your own matters. You got to forget about everybody else and everybody else's concerns, which is what you're doing. The tension across your shoulders, what you're feeling, Brenda, is because you're there for everybody else. You're being the agony aunt for everybody else. You're forgetting about number one. Think about number one. That's yourself, Brenda. So that was just a quick message for you from one of your sisters, and I want to talk about the one that had a stroke, had a heart condition, probably passed with heart, had indigestion for a number of years, was quite well built round here, probably was a little bit of a bosom as well. That's how I feel that I'm talking about. Is this your older sister, please? She is calling you Chuck, and she's saying there is a Chuck around you, but not the name Chuck. Are there literally chickens around you? Are the people, weak people, chickens around you? People who are a little bit feeble-minded and they're not saying what they're supposed to be saying to you. You need to sort these people out. It's like you're a teacher in a schoolyard and everybody else is the children. That is basically what all I want to say to you, Brenda, because I've got to rush into the very, very next message. Now, Lynn, am I doing the right thing legally? Yes. The sense here, Lynn, is that you're in the wrong yearly vibration. You're in a 5 vibration. The 5 vibration is all about confusion. The 5 vibration is about being held up, frustrated, no big decisions going your way seemingly. It's a self-pampering year. So as far as I'm concerned, Lynn, you are doing the right thing legally. You're just not doing it at the right time. You need to leave it a few weeks or a couple of months. When you get into your 6 vibration, then it will work out for you. I'm anticipating March, April, there will be some sort of improvement for you then. Now, I think I have one more. No, I have 2 more. I have 2 more, so I might as well deal with them. Susan, when will you be moving from Canberra? You're in a 9 vibration, so you're at the end of a cycle, so it is a good time. You've got a new beginning coming in March. It's a good time to actually be considering a move from Canberra, but I get delays here. I get 1 or 2 house searches falling through. It's like you're either going to go to a house for an auction, or you're going to put a couple of bids in houses, or you're going to be renting and you're going to actually struggle because there's two properties here that you're going to go for and you're not going to get. I see you staying put in Canberra until the early part of 2012. I do eventually see you moving out of Canberra, but there is a lot of complications here. It's not just the house, it's not just a job situation. There's decisions on a higher level here as to where you're going to go and how you're going to get there. It might seem quite apparent at the moment you know where you're going, but I've got a godmother here. Now, whether it's your godmother or it's your partner's godmother, but they're saying that, and somebody had a bit of a gold tooth. They cracked the tooth and they actually had gold on their tooth and they had a lot of teeth problems. That's a gentleman on the other side. He's basically saying, don't automatically assume that you are not moving. Just be patient because it's not yet. Drawing a breath. So they got me working blimmin' hard making these links for people, because I've only got supposedly 6 minutes to do a transmission. I'm already up to 9 minutes. Yeah, right. Okay, final person. Sue. 4 vibration. Will I ever find love again, and when? Okay, 2011 for you is a 4 vibration. 2012 is a 5 vibration. 2013 is a 6 vibration. 6 is a fantastic year for marriage, even better one for a divorce, depending on what kind of mood you're in. It's your relationship year. So I don't get it initially for you. I got a friend here who passed over from a car accident apparently. I don't know whether it was a hit and run or what actually happened, but I think there's somebody here on the other side who got killed in a car accident of some sort, saying you are more deserving than most. It's like you've helped plenty of others have relationships. It's about time that you actually had one yourself, but they can't wave a magic wand and give you it tomorrow. But what they can do is, towards the end of this year, there will have been 2 or 3 people that you will have dated or had some sort of meeting with, or some sort of meal with, and it's just a scenario of there is going to be a good friendship forming out of that situation. Now, I've gone well over time. My name is Matthew James. You've been watching MJTV. Thank you for watching. There's going to be more Mystic Switchboards. There's going to be more controversial things. So watch this space. My website is down there at the bottom. You've been able to read it all the way through these transmissions. And I'd better leave it there. Okay, bye for now.